So the Utah Jazz did it, man. They blew it up. They traded Rudy Gobert in the beginning of the offseason. They just traded Donovan Mitchell to the Cavs. So what is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing today? We already did our Cleveland Cavaliers post Donovan Mitchell rebuild, and now we're going to be doing the Utah Jazz side of things, which I am pretty excited for because the Jazz actually have a direction now. Like, yes, they had to move Donovan Mitchell. You know what? Like, the return wasn't the best, but it was actually, it actually was pretty good. Like, you got Colin Sexton, who I think is going to have a good statistical year next year. We'll see if he's going to help them win any games, but I know they don't want to because I'm sure they want Wembanyama. They got Markkanen in the trade. They got Ochai Agbaji. They moved Pat Beverly for Taylor Horton-Tucker. I haven't really mentioned that in the video. They have a ton of draft picks. We're still going to move Bojan Bogdanovic, Jordan Clarkson, and Mike Conley this year. Probably Malik Beasley in the offseason. We have rookies such as Ochai Agbaji and Walker Kessler to use. I'm excited about this Jazz team. I'm not sure why Rudy Gay has a Euro stash, but he wasn't going to play for me anyway. But yeah, like, I'm going to be moving those veterans that have expiring contracts. I don't know when that is going to come, but if we were to do that, I mean, we could try to do that right now and just not even wait till the deadline. So yeah, this is going to be a long Jazz rebuild. We're going to be building through the draft, building around maybe Colin Sexton, who's on a very good contract, only worth about 16 to 19 mil per year for the next 4 years. I think that's kind of like great value for him. Mike Conley really wouldn't make sense on maybe some teams right now just because of his contract. And would you get a first? Like, yeah, I'd get Russ and maybe multiple firsts, but like, Russ is 2.5 stars in this game. In real life, he probably is like a half-star trade value. So I don't really know where I'd be able to move Mike Conley to. Maybe Boston. Like, this is interesting. I'd get a first-round pick in it. Now they would lose Al Horford, but they get Conley. They have Brogdon, you know, so maybe we'll move Conley at the deadline. That might make more sense. Yeah, I don't know if I like any Bojan Bogdanovic deals that make sense because I'm going to try to make this somewhat of a realistic rebuild. Malik Beasley, or I think I'm going to move him in the offseason because he does have a team option. Jordan Clarkson is the guy I plan on moving. I mean, I'd rather have gave like full minutes to non-Bojan and Conley guys, but it's fine. We'll just see how they could do throughout the year. This trade is interesting with the Pelicans because Clarkson isn't expiring. Now, we would have to take on the Devontae Graham contract, but we do get a first-round pick. Just get more of those, you know. We could get Joe Harris in a first, but Joe Harris has 2 more years, but he actually could be a solid shooter for us. And we get Brooklyn's pick in 2025. We can get Dwight Powell in a second. If that was a first, I would do that, no questions asked. Evan Fournier, but that's a 2-year deal we'd have to take on as well. Duncan Robinson, a 3-year deal. Don't want to do that. So yeah, Al Horford would be interested in. We'll see how he's playing at the deadline. The Bucks, though, they'd give me Brook Lopez in a 2026 first as well. Now, Brook Lopez, I just buy out. I guess they could play Bobby Portis at the 5 and just have Serge Ibaka come off the bench. They get Jordan Clarkson, who could be a shot creator off the bench. You know what? That could make sense. We get that Pelicans unprotected first in 2026. That's fine with me. Brook Lopez, I mean, my center rotation right now is, I don't think I'm going to play Azubuike. I think it's going to be Kessler and Lopez. Yeah, Lopez is probably going to play for me. Maybe we can get his trade value back up. So 2K wants to go 30 there, 34 to Sexton, 28 to Markkanen as a small forward. It's just weird to see him there. 27 to Vanderbilt. Probably going to go like 25 to Lopez. 32 to Beasley is the 6th man. That's fine with me. 24 to Bogdanovic. 21 to THT. 17 to Ochai Agbaji. I mean, Angel Balmaro, Walker Kessler. Yeah, I want to get some of these guys minutes. So it's really tough that I'm playing like Bojan Bogdanovic. I mean, this deal is interesting because we can get Jackson Hayes, but then I got to take on the Devontae Graham contract. Is something I just don't want to do. We could trade him to the Nets, but yeah, no, it's still the Joe Harris contract. I just don't think the Celtics would do this right now to move Al Horford. I know he's not maybe a great overall, but like this trade I would do and then maybe buy out Al Horford. But you know what? I think I'm going to actually, I'm debating buying out Brook Lopez. Just not, I don't know. Maybe we could Alright, so you know what? It's going to go probably 28 to Conley, 33 to Sexton. We'll do 27 to Markkanen and Vanderbilt. We're going to go about 23 to Lopez, 30 to Beasley, 25 to Bogdanovic, 20 to THT, 17 to Ochai Agbaji, and we're going to give the other 10 minutes to Walker Kessler. I want by mid-year to be playing Leandro Balmaro, like, and maybe even Naw a little bit, even though Naw might be not like a lost cause, but I'm kind of over him. Will Hardy is our head coach. We know that for the next 5 years. I will see you guys most definitely at the trade deadline to see what moves we're going to be making. So yeah, I kind of searched and I couldn't really find any deals that made sense for Bogdanovic. We're going to keep Conley for now. Bogdanovic is an expiring deal at the end of the year, and I think he will go for something in real life. I mean, we could get another first-round pick, but we have so many of those, so he's just not going to play. We will continue to play Mike Conley because he does have multiple years on his contract, so we're still going to try to move him in the offseason, right? Or is it expiring? Yeah, $24 million team option. I mean, we could decline it as well. He's not having the greatest year. Like, I just wasn't getting anything for him. Sexton can get about 35 minutes a night. Conley, they'll probably go down to 25. I want to go 30 to Markkanen, 30 to Vanderbilt. Brook Lopez, really couldn't find anything for him either. Well, I'm not starting Beasley there. We're going to be starting Walker Kessler at the center position. He's going to get about 21 minutes a night. THT can get about 20. Maybe Malik Beasley, a little bit of 6-man minutes because he is going to be traded next year. Yeah, we'll have something like this. I mean, Bomaro can get like 17. I kind of want to see what Ochai Agbaji can do for the remainder of the season. So I didn't really play around with the shot tendencies too much at the start of the year. Like Colin Sexton, yeah, like that's what he could average because there's going to be nobody else if they do move on from like Clarkson and Bogdanovich. And then we do have 3 first-round picks in this draft, I believe, from the Timberwolves, our pick, and the Sixers from the Royce O'Neal trade. Like we can up that market in one a little bit. I mean, I could even flip market in the offseason if I don't think he fits our long-term plans. Malik Beasley's having a good year. Like, I think I'll be able to get something good for him. THT, we can keep that as 70 to Ochai Agbaji. Fine with that. Yeah, Jared Vanderbilt's pretty low. I mean, I could flip Jared Vanderbilt as well. Literally, the only people that I don't think I'm going to think about moving this offseason are Sexton, maybe Agbaji, maybe. I think that might be it. Like, everybody else could go, like, even Walker Kessler. I mean, Bogdanovich and Lopez would come back, but we're not going to do that. We'll let them hit free agency. They wouldn't want to come back to Utah. Okay. We were the 15th seed all year long. And we ended up as the 8th seed. So now I regret even playing Mike Conley. I hope we don't... Do I tank my way out of the play-in tournament? So, I've said this about Sexton, like, is he going to be a team ceiling raiser, right? Like, is he going to be able to lead us to a playoff spot? He kind of did that this year. So, we're low-key, like, building around Sexton. It's, like, our second option when we try to reach a championship status once again. But Danny Ainge, like, this is going to be a very fun rebuild for him, like, just what he has right now. He's buddy-buddies with Ryan Smith, the owner, so I'm pretty sure he's got job, like, security, same with Will Hardy over the next couple of years. So, you get experimental, man. Like, you're going to be rebuilding like the Thunder have. So, taking a look at the stats through this year, Colin Sexton led us in scoring, followed by Malik Beasley, Lauri Markkanen, Bojan, who's not playing, Mike Conley, who I probably should have just benched and maybe ran Leandro Bolmaro at the point guard spot. Ochai Agbaji had a solid rookie season. THT wasn't great. I do believe that is a player option, so he'll probably be back on the team next year. Yeah, Jared Butler, we could have gave maybe a little bit more minutes to the second round pick out of Baylor. This team needs a direction, right? Like, we just got to get into the offseason. The Pelicans, if they don't beat us, I'll actually lose my mind. Okay, they do beat us by 24. Yeah, Zion with 29. I'm surprised they were the 9th seed. And we are taking on the Suns, and we beat them. So, the Utah Jazz make the playoffs. What? I made the playoffs in my first year. And in the first year of the Cavs rebuild, I'm pretty sure we lost in the play-in tournament. How does this make any sense? Please don't beat the Warriors. Okay, we get swept. I'm thinking I'm getting Wemba and Yamaha on this team. Wow. All right. Sexton, he was too good. He was too good. We should have benched Sexton in April. I don't know why I didn't do that. As Curry beats the Bucks and the Warriors beat the Bucks in 7, he's your Finals MVP. All right. Well, this makes this rebuild a little bit harder. LeBron does retire though, so draft lottery time, right? Okay. So we're gonna have the 15th pick most likely. I don't know if we have any other picks. Like, I think the Timberwolves made the playoffs and the Sixers did, so I don't think we're going to be getting anything in the lottery, which sucks. So we have 15, 22, and 23. This rebuild is off to a rough start, man. It really is. So Will Hardy's going to get a pretty decent amount of job security for me, at least for the rebuilding parts of this video. So yeah, we could think about making a draft night trade. I mean, Sexton is still criminally undervalued. Like, we could move Markkanen on draft night. Even Vanderbilt, I'd be okay moving. Could we maybe move Vanderbilt 22 and 23 to move up? I mean, this would be sick if Miami wasn't dumb. Like, I mean, I'm not doing that from them. Mo Bamba would be an interesting center to take on because he can get a lot of run here. He's an 83, still only 25 years old. They obviously have Wendell Carter Jr. there. We do need a center. I kind of like this idea. So I'd be moving Jared Vanderbilt 22, 23, and a 2027 second. I also get the Mavericks top 3 protected first next year, as well as Mo Bamba, who's an expiring contract. So we could want 20 plus mil, which would suck. But I think I'm going to do this. Yeah, we're going to make this trade for Mo Bamba. So I thought I was going to trade up. Here we are acquiring Mo Bamba, but we did need some center help because Lopez is gone. Wasn't really going to play as a Buki, and Kessler projects to be more of a backup. So I'm cool with that. Stanley Johnson probably won't be back. I think I would still not mind moving Markkanen if it meant, God, they have Fontecchio. Sorry if I'm butchering that. We could look to move Markkanen though. We could send him back to Cleveland for the 13th overall pick. That would be kind of funny. But you know what? I think I'm going to send him to Dallas for Jaden Hardy, who didn't play at all last year for them, the 37th pick in the 2022 draft, and we get their 2027 first round pick. So yeah, Markkanen is going to Dallas. So we still just have the 15th pick on draft night. It sucks because Wembanyama goes to the Spurs, Derek Lively to the Pistons, the Knicks have or the Pelicans can take Nick Smith, Knicks can take Scoot Henderson, or if they take Amen Thompson. Who is taking Scoot Henderson? Okay, the Magic do. Don't they have enough guards? But yeah, best player available. Let's see. Alan Flanagan, Jaime Jaquez. I mean, we had Johnny Juzang. Hunter Salas. We could use another point guard. I want to take a chance on Hunter Salas out of Gonzaga. Caleb Love is here. I don't love Chris Livingston. I think there was a drop-off. I mean, we do need a power forward. Jarace Walker could be somebody good for us. You know what? Let's take Jarace Walker. Not what I had in mind when, like, with this Jazz team this year that's going to be tanking, so that kind of sucks. We do have an early second-round pick. I saw Matthew Cleveland is available, Jalen Washington, Earl Timberlake, Rocco Prakicin. Let's go him. Yeah, so this rebuild is definitely taking a different course than expected. We're going to pick up the options on these guys. Simone, we are not going to bring in, but just because he's 27. So Rocco and Jarace, we are going to pick up. We're actually going to decline the option on Mike Conley. Even a sign and trade might get tough to do, so we're going to decline that. We're definitely going to pick it up on Beasley. THT opts out. Wow, I was not expecting that. As a Buki, we're going to decline. Bolmaro, we will pick up. So Beasley is somebody I do plan on flipping as well. Naw and Nabal, I'll get the qualifying offer too, but not to Naw or Xavier Sneed. So yeah, I do want to move Malik Beasley right now. And we're going to be sending him to the Lakers for 2 future first-round picks that are unprotected. Yeah, the Lakers, even though I guess I feel bad now because LeBron did retire, so why would they do that? All right, so as a Buki, yeah, I mean, the only person I would think about bringing back would be THT. We have so much money to spend. So let's look at this team right now. We need point guards. We're good with, honestly, maybe some wings. So THT isn't a necessity. Walker's going to start at the 4. We have Bamba and Kessler at the 5s. What point guard would I go after? Fred VanVleet, John Morant's restricted, James Harden's here, Kyrie Irving's here, Jordan Poole. I wouldn't mind throwing a lot of money to Jordan Poole. I don't know about him and Sexton in the backcourt. KPJ is here, Mike Conley, obviously, Derrick Rose, Spencer Dinwiddie. I would assume second-round pick in free agency. Do I think he could be like a good facilitator? He's 23. Markelle Fultz. All right, let's, since we have so much money, let's wait a little bit. Let's see if any of these prices go down and we get good value. So, most of the top guys did kind of sign. Wiggins goes to the Lakers. See, hey, they're for real. Like, I do want to see if Dosunmu's price goes down, but then they can match it. Like, Fultz, I don't want to lock in on a 3-year deal too, but I wouldn't mind going after Markelle Fultz. So I'm going to, where do we sign D'Lo? D'Lo's 27, Fultz is 25. All right, let's sign Markelle Fultz to a 2-year deal. It'll be fully guaranteed for the 2 years. It's going to be about 20 mil flat rate. So it's a guaranteed $40 million for him, and he probably will sign, and I like how Canadian Karma, the guy who creates this roster, changed Juan Gomez to Bo Cruz. So, Fultz, we sign him. Let's go. We could throw a lot of money at Dylan Brooks, but I'm still okay, not being good next year. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Honestly, let's play this, young group. I don't care. We're going to renounce the rights on Taylor Horton-Tucker. Like I said, we're tanking. All right, so Sexton goes up to an 86. I feel like he could be a 90 overall very soon. I'm hoping Jarace Walker could be pretty good for us because that would be nice if we landed on a good pick from the 2023 draft. I'm excited about Mo Bamba as well. I think he could be my long-term power forward. Center. I mean, it would have been nice to get Scoot Henderson or Nick Smith or Derrick Whitehead in that draft, but it's all right. So Fultz starting point guard, Sexton starting 2. At the 3, I'm actually going to start at Baji. Bolmaro can get about 20 minutes a night. I'm going to go 25 to Hardy, see what he can do it as a 6th man. The game signed, I guess, Thaddeus Young for me, but Jarace Walker is going to start at the 4. He's probably going to get about 30 minutes a night as well. We're going to go 32 to Bamba, and yeah, we're going to heavily play our starting 5. Jaden Hardy off the bench, followed by Bolmaro, Kessler, and then Prakicin. So Prakicin's getting about 15, and we'll go about 19 to Kessler. So that is the team. 3-star balance under Will Hardy. So we can probably lower that to a 95. Bamba can go to a 70. What was his efficiency last year? He doesn't need to take many threes. I'll lower that. Fultz could be an 85. We can kind of go to a 78 for Abaji. 63 is fine for Bolmaro. 75 for Walker and Hardy's good. And then we can go about a 60 to both Prakicin and Kessler. That's good with me. So like I said, I don't really want Bamba taking too many threes. Yeah, his shot 3 tendencies is 74. We can lower that to a 40. And then I do want to see what Walker shot 3 tendencies. It's a 20. Okay, that's good. So if we just simulate one game, let's see how we do. We actually win by 19. Okay. Abaji gives me 25. He hits 7 threes. Sexton 23. Fultz 22. Double-double for Walker. Did not really shoot that well. Neither did Jaden Hardy. All right, but those guys are just kind of experimental. I mean, I would like for Walker to hit because he was our top pick. We do win 2 games. Okay, Sexton and Fultz. Maybe that's going to be a great backcourt. You got... Can't really do a Sexland play on it, but Fultz, holy crap. This man's going off to start the year. All right, so Trae Young wins the MVP award, and we were the 5th seed. How is my simulation, success been better in this rebuild than it was in the Cavs rebuild? As Damian Lillard is your 6th man of the year, come again. He He's behind Anthony Simons. What is going on? Gade is just a beast in Detroit. Okay, all right. We'll see all that happen. So did we get anybody on an All-NBA team? I guess Colin Sexton is just Michael Jordan in the save. Jarace Walker gets All-Rookie First Team, 12 points, 8 rebounds. How's the efficiency? Not bad. 48% true shooting. Okay, it was pretty bad, not going to lie. But it did make sense for Fultz to kind of leave in free agency to join maybe a team like us because they did get Scoot Henderson in the draft. So, yeah. We're the 5th seed. I guess we're not going to be really tanking. I mean, we did get 2 former Magic in Bamba and Fultz. Sexton put up 26, 5, and 4. Oh my goodness. All right, well, we're behind Sexton. Fultz gives me an elite season. 19 points, almost 8 assists, 3.5 rebounds. I mean, the efficiency was pretty good, though. 50% true shooting. I will take that. Agbaji, 41 from 3, 47 from the field. 59% true shooting. There's Jaden Hardy. It was pretty good, actually. We already saw Walker's numbers. There's Mo Bamba. We'll see what he's asking for in free agency. There's Kessler, Bolmaro, and Prakichin. But yeah, we're in the playoffs, so we're going to try to win, of course. So I think Kessler's getting about 15 minutes a night. Bolmaro, 18. Even Jarace Walker, I think I'm going to bump down to 28. So Sexton's getting about 38 minutes. We're going to go 35 to Fultz. Maybe 33 to Bamba, and then 33 to Agbaji. So are we going to be able to beat Houston, who have Kyrie now? Probably not. Miles Turner as well. Naz Reid is there. I don't think we're going to beat them. I mean, they played each other in the playoffs before. These teams look so different. There's no more Mitchell Gobert or James Harden or Chris Paul. But yeah, we do end up losing. In 7 games, though, damn, and Game 7 went to overtime. Kyrie, Jabari Smith, and Miles Turner had great games. Sexton averaged 29 in the playoffs. We're building around Sexton. The way he's performing, he deserves like 35 plus million a year, and he's leading us to the playoffs back-to-back seasons. Damn, and we were an overtime away from going on to round 2. Mo Bamba was pretty solid in the playoffs. He was, damn, he had a great Game 7. Ochai Agbaji was really good. Can't hit his free throws, though. Jaden Hardy stepped up in the playoffs. How was Markelle? He was all right. No, actually, he was shit. I don't know why I said all right. I think I looked at his regular season numbers. I'm not sure if Jaden Hardy's a free agent at the end of the year. Walker was solid. All right. I mean, hey, this rebuild's going along pretty well. We're still not a big free agency destination now. That's why I was hoping to rebuild through the draft. Hawks beat the Spurs, the DeJounte Murray series, and he was your finals MVP. What? An 8 seed. Just went to the finals. That young. Jazz legend, man. He retired. Russ heads to the Hall of Fame. Who knows if he'll be a Jazz for a second and then get bought out. So, any of our picks going to be in the lottery? No, because most of the teams are pretty good in the sim, like the Cavs, the Timberwolves, like they are pretty good. So our picks, I don't even know if we get the Cavs pick this year. Let's see. The Jazz, we have Orlando's pick at 26. And that's about it. The Thunder do get our pick at 21. So yeah, really not a lot going on in the drafts. Yeah, and I don't think I'm going to move any of these guys on draft night. So I'll see you guys with who I take at 26. I'm not sure if you guys just didn't see my camera for a little bit. I apologize. I need a new SD card. I'm going to pick up one from Target today. I actually just recorded this right after the Cavs Donovan Mitchell rebuild. But yeah, I'm going to be drafting Ryan Bewley here at 26. That's pretty good value. We could use another center if maybe I moved on from Kessler or I don't bring back Mo Bamba. So that could make sense. There's obviously a bunch of top guys in this class, so we missed out on those. I don't know if that's a good thing. Maybe Colin Sexton is screwing us over because maybe we're peaking. Who knows? So I'm going to pick up everybody's team option here. We'll see if there's a free agent that makes sense as we get further into the save. A lot of players ask for more money. Cap space goes down for a lot of teams. Maybe we go in and we sign Kawhi Leonard. All right, I'm not saying we're doing that, but DeMar DeRozan has 0 offers. Not signing him wouldn't make any sense. I'm just saying. There's DeJounte Murray there. So yeah, I'm not really going after anybody in the backcourt. I like Agbaji to maybe be a starting small. Does his overall go up? It does. Okay, so he's going to go to the small forward position. I'm also cool with him being a 6th man. I would so let's see. Anthony Davis, not going to get. Siakam, no. Sabonis, I don't know. Maybe they would go to small market teams. I just don't see Anthony Davis going there. Valanciunas, if we paid him a lot of money, would come here. A Kungwu would be cool. I don't know if I'm going to pay it. Mo Bamba does want 22 mil, so he's somebody I think I'm going to wait 10 days or so and see if we can get that price down. Wiseman is cool and all, but the Warriors would match that, and he's asking for a lot of money. So if we're looking for any power forwards, there's a bunch. I mean, Kawhi, Towns, Tobias Harris, Patty Will. Jalen Smith is here. Any upgrades over Jarace Walker? Not necessarily. So, I mean, if we do bring back Mo Bamba, does Bewley go up if I move him to the 4? He does. So maybe he's going to be our starting power forward. I mean, Jaylen Brown is cool because maybe we could say that he was best friends with Danny and Jaylen Brown, who's 27 and Dange is definitely 50 plus, maybe even 60 plus. Yeah, they're best friends, but we can maybe make some Celtics connection there. Maybe we'll wait for Tatum to be a free agent to use that excuse. So no, if I'm going to go after anybody, I feel like Lonzo would maybe be cool, but we do have Markel Fultz, so I'm not going to do that. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to wait and see what's going on. So, yeah, Bamba, I don't want to lose Bamba, but I'm not going to overpay for Bamba. So, like, I don't think anybody's giving him any offers, so we can wait a little bit. Like, let's see who's available on day 5. Like, Bamba's still there. That price will go down. I mean, we'll see where teams flock to after Sabonis. They renounced the cap hold on Okongwu, so he's now unrestricted. Okay. You still have DeJounte Murray here. Anthony Edwards became unrestricted. Wow. I mean, I'm not going after Anthony Edwards because I don't think he would sign with Utah, but what is Minnesota doing? Could they not afford it after Gobert? So Bamba's still here. He does have an offer. It's from the Magic to go back. It's only for $4 million. I mean, Bamba, can we get that price down? Let's see. Day 12. Bamba wants $20 million for 1 year. Do I give that to him? I mean, Sabonis is still here. If we gave him a 4-year deal, I'm sure we can lock him up. I don't know if I want Sabonis, though. Okongwu, I don't know if I want either. I do want Bamba back, so I'm going to give him a 1-year, $20 million deal. We could pretty much get, like, anybody we want. Like, DeRozan might not even have a real offer, and he's going to a bunch of minimum deals. Yeah, like, we could literally throw just $10 million at DeRozan, we'd get him. But I'm not going to do that. Deniv deal would be pretty interesting. Gordon Hayward, bringing him back would be a cool story. He's 34, though. I mean, Cam Reddish would probably flourish here. Grant Williams. There's a bunch of guys, but I'm going to still keep my cap sheet open a little bit long term. I wouldn't mind getting maybe a different, I mean, let's see, because I think Prakichin's probably out of the rotation. We'd have Kessler, Bamba, that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we're good. So let's get Mo Bamba back and let's move on. So yeah, we'll see if this team is any better this year. Fultz will be entering a contract year. We still have 2 more years on that, like, steal of a deal with Colin Sexton. But yeah, if this team can maybe go to the playoffs once again, we could be a credible free agency like team. Not like as big as Miami or New York, but hey, maybe they would sign with us in Utah. You never know. So there is some 2025 classes out there. I'll sign them, sure. All right, so I do want those guys to play a little bit more. Bewley's actually going to start at the 4. I don't even know if Prakichin cracks the rotation or Bolmaro. So Walker, I want to get like 24 minutes a night too. 27 to Hardy is the 6th man. 31 to Bamba, 29 to Bewley. Let's go 32 to Agbaji. Let's go 35 to Fultz. And then would I rather play Prakichin or Kessler? Probably Kessler. So I'm going to do something like that. I think Bolmaro might get a little bit less. I mean, he could have been a cool backup point guard option. I've tried that before, though. So, yeah, that will be the rotation. System proficiency is 3-star balanced. I mean, maybe this team surprises me again, and we're a top 6 seed in the West. We have the Lakers and the Cavs and the Timberwolves picks this year. Wait, we don't have our pick? I don't know if this might be a swap with Cleveland, but it doesn't say that, so I'm a little nervous. I'm hoping we're good, but we might not be good. All right, so we ended the season as the 10th seed. We were as high as like the 5th seed towards the end, which is unfortunate. LaMelo Ball puts up one of the craziest seasons I've seen in a minute from him. 32 points, 7 rebounds, 10.5 assists. Kwame Evans has a pretty good rookie year for Indiana. Wonder how their rebuild's going along. I would assume somebody I've tried to get 6 man of the year. Yeah, like Fultz ended up being way better of a playmaker, but man, his efficiency has just been so good. Even for a 6-man option, like that's sick. AJ Griffin most improved. It's cool to see him doing well also. I don't know if we're going to get anybody in probably not an all-NBA team unless we see Colin Sexton here, but Colin Sexton has just been incredible for us. We do get Ryan Bewley, an all-rookie second team. I think we do have to spend our money this offseason. I don't want to do it, I want to do it wisely, you know? I want to get some solid people that actually make sense for this team. I think Agbaji would fit best as a really good 6th man. We keep the Sexton backcourt and Fultz. I do want to give Fultz an extension. Probably going to be more money. Jaden Hardy was pretty good for us. There's Ryan Bewley, Mo Bamba, or maybe Hardy signed a 4-year deal, so he wouldn't be a free agent anytime soon. I do want to kind of overhaul this bench. I don't think Walker Kessler's all that or Bolmaro. So let's see. Are we going to end up in the play-in tournament? Nope, we end up getting eliminated right away. So I'm going to double check to make sure. I think we have our first round pick here in 2025 because, of course, our worst year yet is the year we don't have it in this game. But the Raptors end up beating the Pelicans in the finals, and Scotty Barnes is your finals MVP. They ended up winning in 6. So, yeah, draft lottery time. Let's see where we end up. So that Lakers pick is already there at 3. Our pick is technically going to the Thunder, which I don't get because the Thunder got it last year. I'll double check, but yeah, we have picks 3, 17, and 27 right now. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure that the Jazz own their 2025 first, especially if I gave their first to OKC last year. All right, so yeah, I'm getting my pick back. All right, so Will Hardy's got 1 more year left on his deal. I'm cool with that. There is no guarantee I bring him back next year because I'm not Danny Ainge. But yeah, draft night here, we have 4 potential first-round picks, including pick 3. I mean, we could be in the market for making a big trade. Jordan Poole's on the Heat, and we get Tower Hero. I'm in the market for a big man specifically, DeAndre Ayton, who's in the last year of his deal. Now, this would be kind of risky. I don't really want Terry Rozier, but I wouldn't mind going after DeAndre Ayton. He's in the final year of his deal. Does he want to test free agency? He says he might re-sign, but no, he said he's going to test his value. He's been in reports before to be possibly moved. So he would be a nice upgrade at the center spot. We're definitely not going to bring back Mobamba if this happens. So Bewley, that's a lot. But that was also included with Rozier. If I take Rozier out, could I keep Bewley maybe? Take Rozier out. We do that. We do 3 and this first for Aiden. They say no. They want Rozier involved in this. Rozier would be a solid 6th, 7th man. And he's 31. So what about if I did picks 3, picks 14, and pick 27? I want this Pelicans first as well. And then say I included, wow, we're about to give them 4 first-round picks. Yeah, I'll give you every pick in this draft for DeAndre Ayton. They say yes to that. All right, so we make a major move here to get better in Utah. The Suns with that pick ended up taking Jockey Howard. Pretty good player, looks like. Cade's younger brother, Nasir Cunningham, goes one. Now I don't know who these guys are. So O'Shea Agbaji's coming back. Walker will come back, but we are going to decline the option on Walker Kessler. All right, so Giannis is a free agent. Tatum. All right, maybe we do the Tatum thing. I don't know. But Prakic and Hardy and Bolmaro can all get the qualifying offers for now, but I'll probably renounce some rights. I don't even know if we have enough money for a big name free agent because we have Aiden Sexton, shout out to the 2018 draft class. We have these 3, but like Walker has not really turned into a great player so far. I would like Agbaji as the 6th man. I do want to bring back Markelle Fultz as well, who we don't have bird rights on, which is kind of unfortunate. So if we go to Markelle Fultz, he's been so good for us that I gotta bring him back. He wants about $22 million. It would still leave us with about 46 mil. So say we give him flat rate 23 mil. Hopefully that locks it down. I don't think Tatum or Giannis would specifically sign with us, so let's get Fultz and then see who's here post-moratorium. And Tatum is here. You got Brandon Ingram, who, I don't know. Could we maybe get him in Utah? That would be kind of a sick pickup. So let's see. Can we offer Brandon Ingram $38 million? He would have a tough time saying no to that, right? With the star-studded free agency class, he's in his prime. He's trying to get paid, right? Yeah, I thought that was Donovan, but it's Davion Mitchell. So yeah, we are going to be offering Ingram a deal. Does he sign with us? Brandon Ingram is a Utah Jazz. Let's go. So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys in the rotation. I'd like to get another point guard. Jose Alvarado, Grand Theft Alvarado as our backup would actually be a pretty nice defensive guard there. I don't want to... I'd keep Jaden Hardy because I would like to bring back Jaden Hardy as well, who I believe we have bird rights on. Yes, let's go. So let's give Jaden Hardy a 3-year deal, and we should be able to get him back. Now, Ryan Bewley isn't the greatest option as a starting power forward, but I think I'm going to try to move Jarace Walker for a backup center. Steven Adams, he's 32, though. Montrezl Harrell is 31. He could be a viable option for us, so we're going to get any better deals. Nerlens Noel, I'll pass. So, yeah, I'm going to go out and get Montrezl Harrell. I guess we're just calling the Walker pick. It just didn't really work out for us. We don't have to give up any other assets in this deal. All right, so player progression. We have Aiden and Brandon Ingram at an 89, Sexton at an 86, Fultz 83. Those guys didn't progress too much, which is kind of unfortunate. And we're here in the 2026 season. Let's take a look at the rotation. Fultz, Sexton, Ingram, Bewley, Aiden. That's pretty good. With Agbaji off the bench, he's going to get 27 and go 20 to Alvarado. I'd like to go 23 to Hardy, and then we'll go about 14 to Montrezl Harrell. So I get 0 minutes right here. Probably 32 to Aiden, and I would like to go 34 to Sexton because I still want Sexton to be a top scorer. 4-star balance. Let's see this shot tendency. Aiden could probably go down to a mid-80. I would like Ingram and Sexton at 95s. Fultz could probably go down to a 80. Agbaji there. Bewley doesn't need to be that high. Also, Alvarado could be like that. Hardy. All right, I think we're good. This team should have its best season here. All right, so we were the 6th seed this year. I still like our chances in the playoffs, but that is a little disappointing. I think that we could be going in a new direction with a head coach next year. We have a guaranteed playoff spot, and we are taking on the OKC Thunder, who have Josh Giddey, Shea, Nasir Cunningham at this point. Xavier Booker, who is another number 1 overall pick. Wow, back-to-back number 1 overall picks. Chet Holmgren, who was almost a number 1. Here were the stats throughout the season, or that is the rookie report. Here are the player stats. We can see Colin Sexton, 21 points. Ingram with about 19. Aiden with about 17. O'Shea, 14. Fultz, 13. Hardy, 11. We do have a lot of guys scoring for us. I don't know. Maybe in an offseason you don't need to get Brandon Ingram and DeAndre Ayton, but I got excited. So for the playoffs, I do want to give a couple more minutes to Fultz. I want to give a couple more to Sexton, Ingram, and DeAndre Ayton. So let's see. Can we beat this Thunder team? I feel like we can. Jazz Thunder. They've been in the playoffs before, and I thought we were about to blow a 3-1 lead or 3-0 lead, but no, we end up winning. Anybody really ball out for us? Sexton, Ingram, and Aiden, all at 20 apiece. Hey, that's a mini big 3. Now we're taking on a 7-seeded Warriors team. Revenge for them beating us in round 1 in year 1. And oh my god, they have Bam. Did they trade Jordan Poole for Bam? They actually did. That's kind of crazy. Can we beat them, please? Yes, we win in 7. Let's go. And the Utah Jazz are in the conference finals. It looks like Brandon Ingram was like the top guy here, averaging 22 points, 5 rebounds, and 6 assists. Here we are. Pelicans, Jazz, Nick Smith, Herb Jones, Cam Reddish, Zion Valanciunas. I mean, not the craziest team around Zion. It's not, but it's a good team. It is. Brandon Ingram revenge series. And we're going to get swept. It doesn't look that great on paper, but of course they are going to end up sweeping us. All right, we did force game 6, which is nice. So they're going to get my hopes up. We are not going to win this game. I promise you, we are not winning this game. There's a 0% chance. I should just log off now. See you guys in the next one. We're not winning this game. Reverse psychology, man, it works. Ingram and Sexton combined for 69. And here we go. Are they going to blow a 3-0 lead? And are we going to beat them in 7? No, we're not. There's a 0% chance we beat them. They're toying with us, you know? They brought us back into it. They just wanted to be nice because we're not going to beat them at all. Oh my God, it almost worked. God damn it. They end up beating us by 1 point. All right. We were that close to coming back down 3-0. Pelicans win it all. Zion is your finals MVP. Damn it. I really thought that was going to work. So, do we have any random picks here? We do. Lakers pick at 8. It's not even like the Pelicans pick at 30. I think that was from the Bucks trade with Jordan Clarkson. But yeah, Will Hardy's contract is up. Is there like a stud head coach? Like Ty Lue would be pretty sick. I don't think he would sign with us though. Monty Williams is nice, but I kind of want a balanced guy like Taylor Jenkins. I would definitely bring in. Trent Peterson is there. I do want a balanced guy. I doubt we can get Mike Brown, but I will offer him a deal. All right. So is that Russ? Why is he a big man coach? That doesn't make any sense. All right, do we get anybody? We do get Taylor Jenkins. All right, he's our next head coach. So I wish Ryan Bewley was under contract because I don't think he is. Yeah. But I'm going to be sitting Harrell and pick 8 for Jakob Poeltl, who gives us a... I mean, he didn't really do anything in Cleveland. I'm trying to get maybe an upgrade at the backup center spot. Brandon Clark. What am I, Brandon Clark? I mean, should I really be giving up the 7th overall for Brandon Clark? No, I probably don't have to. So can we do Harrell, 21? There's apparently the stepping rules on it, and I never have it on. Can we give up that? 2027 Cleveland first. You know what? Sure. So we got somebody by the name of Adelson Viana. He's a 76 overall, and we got Gustavo Pena, who's a 75 overall. Bewley's coming back, sure. Pretty big free agency pool here. A lot of veterans, though, that we really wouldn't go after. I do want to bring back Ochai Agbaji, though, as many like OG Jazz we can keep. Because we don't have many. It's like him, Sexton, and that might be it. Aiden is a free agent, but nobody's going after him. Sexton's a free agent. Nobody's going after him. Yeah, he's going to be rightfully paid. So let's bring them both back. I don't know. Maybe Taylor Jenkins could be the guy that can get us over the edge. Wow. Anthony Simons is a 94 overall. That's kind of crazy. So let's also pay Ochai Agbaji a decent amount of money real quick. All right. I'm really going to try to go after Jaren Jackson Jr. Just because he's like a great defender for us. And if we could move Bewley... I don't know if we're going to get there money-wise. I'd also move... I'd probably put Jaden Hardy in this deal. And I'd put in Viana, who we just drafted. Oh, we're still off by 17 mil. What? All right. Well, I'd have to include Agbaji in it. Damn it. I thought I could have gotten done without that. All right. Never mind. Not getting Triple J. So, yeah. Here's player progression. We might be a mid-season trade deadline, like, big move away from, like, winning it all. I don't know if, like, we can keep this core around, you know. All right, so yeah, here's the rotation. Fultz, Sexton, Ingram, Bewley, Aiden. Like, it's a 9-man rotation, but, like, Norwa and Vienna and Pena can probably get me some value at the deadline. 4.5-star balanced. I think we could make a move, like, including Bewley to maybe get an upgrade at the 4 and go all in at a ring. All right, I'm going to try to move Ryan Bewley for John Collins. That's who I'm going to get, who's making $1.91 million. They want Clark for Kuzma, and no thank you. I will throw in one of my many first-round picks. You can take my first this year, and they do that. So Collins is a slight upgrade over Bewley. I'm a sucker for name value as well. I mean, that doesn't really get us much, like maybe improvement, but yeah, Collins is basically just going to replace him. Like I said, I'm a sucker for name value, so he's going to slide in as the power forward, which makes me feel better about what we're doing. So let me do that. Let's do that. Let's get Jordan Norwell basically out of here, and we are ready to go for the rest of the year. We are currently the 4th seed. Let's hope to be a little bit better, finish out the season strong. Victor Wembanyama's winning MVPs, and unfortunately, we're the 5th seed. I guess maybe Fultz is somebody I should have leveraged to go after maybe a better point guard in the offseason. That's what I was thinking a little bit. I mean, John Collins probably didn't really fit this team. Sometimes, like I said, I'm a sucker for name value. So we're taking on the Kings in round 1. They got Anthony Edwards, but you can't Sengun to 90, but you can't tell me we're not better than that team. They have Rudy Gobert off the bench. I briefly saw he was an 88. Here are the player stats. Yeah, let's see what 2K. What would they come up with? So they would have Fultz playing 26. Ingram. All right, you know what, 2K? I'm gonna listen to you if you think we should really do a 10-man rotation. Probably not the best idea in the world, but here goes nothing. And we win at 6. Okay, so you were able to help me out there. But now we're taking on the 1-seeded Spurs, who also have the MVP, Victor Wembanyama. So it changes up a little bit here, which I'm fine with. Do we need to do a 10-man? AJ Johnson, Devin Vassell, Keldon Johnson, Wendell Carter, Wembanyama. Good team. How's this AJ Johnson guy? Oh, yeah, he's much better than Fultz. Maybe I should have just kept building this team around Sexton. I feel like we're going to go down 2-0. Nope. 1-1. 2-1 them. 3-1 them. 3-2. Game 7. Please win this game, please. Come on, because it's the 6-seeded Clippers in the conference finals. Great first quarter. We blow it. Oh, why do you have to do that to me? All right, it's tied. It's not over yet. It's not over yet. It's over. Damn it. All right, we lost. Back-to-back years losing in Game 7 just hurts so much, man. Pistons win it all. Cage your finals MVP. We do have a Timberwolves pick at 13 and a Mavericks pick potentially at 8. They don't get lucky, but hey. We got maybe one more year of this. I know I said I was going to do this kind of late or rebuild into it, but I'm cool with this team. I might get kind of crazy with some moves this offseason, so we might throw some realism out the window. So I'm going to be moving Marco Fultz, Jaden Hardy, and Adelson Viana for Quentin Grimes and Jabari Smith, who is going to be a stud power forward between Ingram and DeAndre Ayton. In the draft, we did take Clifford Stevenson. Oh, I didn't know that Glenn Higgins was a Euro stash. I missed that. Well, 2-year Euro stash. I don't know. Can you move those players? That's the only reason why I'd be upset with myself. So before I make a trade for a point guard, let's see. Yeah, let's bring back Brandon Clark. I mean, we don't really have a lot of money outside of that, nor we're definitely not going to have. Or Collins, a bird rights. Bewley, though, I could have leveraged his salary to get somebody huge. And Luke is a free agent. Imagine I just kept an open balance sheet till 2027. We could have got Luka. Alvarado's our point guard. So we have Sexton, Grimes, Ingram, Agbaji. We can move Stevens, Jabari Smith, Aiden, and Clark. I might have to leverage Clark's contract. It always seems like just everybody's a free agent. I mean, can I get AJ Johnson? He's 4 stars. I mean, that's not impossible. What about if we started with Clifford Stevens? We started also with, I'd like to keep Grimes. I don't really have to keep Alvarado. I would give you also Glenn Higgins. Do you like Pena? 2 first. Oh, we don't have any other teams first. Can we do this? Damn it. Maybe Sky Clark we could pick up. He's 3.5 stars. I mean, it seems like they like Grimes, but if we could do it with Alvarado, if we could do it with Stevens, I mean, they probably need Clark in this deal. Or what's the deal? No, the Bucks are over the cap. We keep Grimes. What's the problem? Bucks would acquire $4 million more. So, like, it would have to be something like Stevens and 2 first. Can we also include Higgins? All right, what about 3 first-round picks? That's the most I could do. Damn it. Dior Johnson wouldn't be a terrible idea. I don't know if we have the assets to get him. So if we did Stevens, Higgins, and Alvarado, and 2 first. This is the last guy I'm trying, and then I'll see you guys when I get somebody. Okay, so we do get him. Let's go. We're going to sign Peyton Pritchard to be the backup point guard, and we should be getting him soon. It sucks we won't have bird rights on John Collins, but I didn't really expect that. Oh, we actually do on Jordan Noah, though. That is actually pretty huge. So, yeah, like I said, this team is going to get pretty funky. These are our point guards, shooting guards, small forwards, power forwards, center, Jazz Country. Let's ride. All right, final year. Let's see what this team can do. We'll keep the 10-man rotation for the regular season, probably go deeper come playoff time. 4.5 star balance, man. We gotta be like insane. All right, so we're the 1 seed, as we should. Who's this? I can't even pronounce that name. I'm sorry, I can't. Taylor Jenkins got Coach of the Year, though. Oh, you're Malik. Okay. All NBA first team. Really? Those are really all NBA first team numbers. Any Jazz around here? No Jazz. All right. Maybe we're just too good, though. But we are the 1 seed. We went 67-15. Taking a look at the player stats. Yeah, I knew, like, that's what happens when you just get all these good players. Like, Aiden's only averaging 12 and 10. It's what happens. So, for the playoffs, I definitely want to do a 9-man rotation. So, Jordan's not really going to play too much. Let's go 34 to Aiden, 34 to Smith, 34 to Ingram. Well, now we're kind of getting... Okay, I can't see the minutes. Yeah, we could do something like that. Like, Colin Sexton, man. He was our guy for, like, these 3 years. He really was. This was year 5, I think. All right, so you know what I'm going to do? I've had too many Game 7s where I'm stressed out, so let's just simulate the playoffs and see what happens. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to really stress myself out. So, round 1, good. Round 2, good. Round 3, good. Round 4, we win. Let's go. The Pistons pushed us to 6, but we were able to win it all in the sim after back-to-back years losing in 7 games and close 7 games and Game 7s. we end up doing it all. Jabari Smith, the guy we acquired in the offseason, is your finals MVP, but the legend of this video, the MVP of this video, is definitely Colin Sexton. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy. Drop a like if you did. Let me know who you think won the trade down below. I did go full in detail on who I thought like maybe won, like my opinions on it on the second channel. Link to that's in the description. I love you guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.